Well, where am I spending my money? What must I do to control my impulse? What should I do to save? To stop the spending, to save more money? And one nice approach is thinking on the long term. If you check that bird, the bird that is inside that house is called João de Barro. That bird thinks on the long term when he is building his home. He starts building grain by grain of mud, and then he ends building his home. There is a nice video I'll share with you. Come here, check my screen. Hello, my friend, welcome back. Today, you are going to learn how to present relevant topics to an audience. How you get a question, a problem, and answer this question, presenting solutions, presenting information, and leading your audience to the solution. Here on my plan, I was supposed to teach you about climate change, innovations in science, technology, global health, but I decided to change the topic and talk about something more practical and useful to you and to me. Today, we're going to talk about how to get out of debt, how to balance our finances. Okay? When I was preparing this class, I was someone who needed this class a lot. My account had no money, I had bills to pay, and I was very, very worried about my finances. So I said, well, this is a relevant topic, and maybe, I hope not, but maybe you want to have more money in your account. Maybe you want to pay some debts that are disturbing your sleep. Okay? So, this book here I received as a birthday gift from my forever VIP, Liana. Thank you very much, Liana, for the gift. And today I read part of this book here to you, C.S. Lewis, Letters from a Devil to His Learner. Page 27. If you want to be far from the good way, direct yourself to all the spiritual, magical, mystical things. In this part of the book, the devil is giving instructions to his learner to guide us humans for the mysterious things. And when we are thinking about these mystery and those mystical things, we forget to do the obvious. We forget to do the practical things. Work comes first. Then we enjoy leisure. Anxiety blocks the human mind. God wants people to worry about their actions. We must take care of our actions. Today, we're talking about how to get out of debt. And we need to think, well, I want to buy this, but do I really need it? Is it urgent? Can I afford it? While we live here on earth, we have periods of wealth and periods of poverty. So, if you are living moments of struggle, relax. There is a cycle of life. And after winter, you have the spring. Okay? Well, this part of the book here, I will not read to you right now. Maybe one day I read this to you. Let me just drink some water. What are you thinking about? Here we go. Let's activate our cells. Let's activate our brain. Move your body. If you can, please stand up. Stand up and move. Release your shoulders, your arms, your fingers. Move your neck. Move your legs. Move your hip. And let's stretch. We're going to stretch up, okay? Cross your fingers, twist your wrist, and let's stretch up. Up, 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 up. Here we go. Let's count. Count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay? Now open your chest and pull your arms to your back. Squeeze your back. 10, 9, 8. Look up, please. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, now release your body. I'm sweating already. To the front now, please. One, 2, 3, 4. Continue, please. You count for us. 5. Continue. Okay. All right. My friend, please isolate distractions. My air conditioner is on and I'm feeling hot. Isolate distractions, please. Yeah, now it's stronger. Isolate distractions. Close the windows. Close the door. If you can, please leave your cell phone on airplane mode. Now I am 100% with you. 0 interruptions. Now, let's exercise. We're going to do this movement here. Ground yourself, stable position, and let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's continue. Come on. 11, 12. Let's go. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. All right. Now we're going to breathe. Let me drink some water. I'm thirsty. Look, the amount of notes that I take before we record the classes. This is done to give you the best experience possible. I want to see you learning new things and having fun while you learn. And with this in mind, I prepare your classes. Okay? Now, stable position. Let's breathe in, hold, and breathe out. We breathe in new, pure energy, new possibilities, new opportunities. We hold and we breathe out the tensions, the worries. Felipe, you were talking about how to get out of debt. How can I not be worried if I'm in debt? Good question. That's a very good question. My strategy when I was in debt was, well, let me concentrate on things that I can control. And I'll show you one thing that I did. Here on my notebook, you can't see from there, but I can take you a picture. Check the picture. So here, I have 3 things that are on my hands 100%. Eat natural, sleep early, and when I mean early, I mean until 9 p.m. I need to be on my bed. and train well, exercise well. These three things are under my control. So, I have my challenges, I have my problems. Man, unexpected things happened. I am worried with it. But what can I do to concentrate my effort on positive things until I get this solved? And I was tracking here my habits. Eat natural, sleep early, train well. Eat natural, sleep early, train well. Eat natural, sleep early, and train well. Eat natural, sleep early, and train well. We still have some days for this month. So, let's breathe, my friend. Stable position. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Twice more, please. Breathe in. Once more. Okay. All right. Now, before we start, I ask you, are you prepared? Yes or no? Tell me. Okay. Excellent. You're always prepared. And remember, you were not alone. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Today we are talking about how to get out of debt, how to balance our finances. And the first thing we need to do is to face reality. We need to sit down, pen and paper, and face the reality. How much do I have? How much do I need? Simple like that. We face reality. After facing the reality, we're going to have the strategies that need to be applied to solve our challenges, to get out of debt. This is our mission, to get out of debt. And now I'll introduce you to this billionaire. This American billionaire called Ray Dalio. This guy had big troubles with money. He was in debt, and he found a way to get out of debt. As he says, he found a way to cross the jungle. And he teaches us how to do it. And one thing he mentions is, well, we need to recognize our weaknesses. Because if I was in debt, it was because I didn't recognize some of my weaknesses and I fell down. So we need to face reality. We need to recognize our weaknesses and avoid repeating our mistakes. Listen to this. Watch this amazing video. This is so beautiful. I just love to learn with this champion, Ray Dalio. Let's enjoy this together. Pay attention, I ask you questions later.
The only choice for me was to risk crossing the jungle in pursuit of the best life possible. My big mistake in betting on a depression gave me a healthy fear of being wrong. In other words, it gave me deep humility, which was exactly what I needed. At the same time, it didn't stop me from aggressively going after the things I wanted. To succeed, I needed to see more than I alone could see. But standing in my way of doing that were the two biggest barriers everyone faces: our ego and blind spot barriers. These barriers exist because of how our brains work. First, let's explore the ego barrier. When I refer to your ego barrier, I'm talking about the parts of your brain that prevent you from acknowledging your weaknesses objectively, so that you can figure out how to deal with them. Your deepest-seated needs and fears reside in areas of your brain that control your emotions and are not accessible to your higher-level conscious awareness. And because our need to be right can be more important than our need to find out what's true, we like to believe our own opinions without properly stress testing them. We especially don't like to look at our mistakes and weaknesses. We are instinctively prone to react to explorations of them as though they're attacks. We get angry, even though it would be more logical for us to be open to feedback from others. This leads to our making inferior decisions, learning less, and falling short of our potentials.
Amazing lessons, amazing lessons. He starts saying, well, when I was broke, I learned a very important lesson, the lesson of humility. I learned that I needed to be humble to move ahead. And then I decided to cross the jungle. But the two challenges I faced were my ego and my blind spots. The ego is the pride that we have to avoid accepting our mistakes. The pride of not saying, I am wrong. The ego is the enemy. Then the blind spots, the weaknesses. I have my skills, but I have weaknesses. And when I'm weak, I can't see the threats. When I'm weak, I can't reach my potential. So that's when I ask help. That's when I seek assistance. From who? From my family, from classes like these you're watching here. You're learning, you're growing, you're having new ideas. From friends. And in my case, I was proud I didn't want to ask for help from my family members. In my mind, in my weak and small mind, I thought, well, they're seeing me. They know I'm in trouble. They should offer help. I was blind. I couldn't see clearly. So I had to be humble enough to come and say, Dad, I need your help. Can you help me? My brother, my mom, my wife, my parents-in-law, people that we normally don't want to owe favors, money. But the necessity is a good way to exercise our humility. Let's see this in Ray Dalio's words. Pay attention.
The only choice for me was to risk crossing the jungle in pursuit of the best life possible. My big mistake in betting on a depression gave me a healthy fear of being wrong. In other words, it gave me deep humility, which was exactly what I needed. At the same time, it didn't stop me from aggressively going after the things I wanted. To succeed, I needed to see more than I alone could see. But standing in my way of doing that were the two biggest barriers everyone faces: our ego and blind spot barriers. These barriers exist because of how our brains work. First, let's explore the ego barrier. When I refer to your ego barrier, I'm talking about the parts of your brain that prevent you from acknowledging your weaknesses objectively.
The parts of your brain that prevents you from acknowledging your weaknesses. Now I ask you, my friend, what do you consider one weakness that you have? A weakness that I have is that sometimes I'm very optimistic and I lose a bit of reality because things go wrong. We can be sure of that. But tell me, what is your one weakness that you have? Okay.
So that you can figure out how to deal with them. Your deepest seated needs and fears reside in areas of your brain that control your emotions and are not accessible to your higher level conscious awareness. And because our need to be right can be more important than our need to find out what's true.
Sometimes our need to be right for us is more important than the need to see the truth. Sometimes we are defending an idea. We want to be right, that we forget to see the truth.
We like to believe our own opinions without properly stress testing them. We especially don't like to look at our mistakes and weaknesses. We are instinctively prone to react to explorations of them as though they're attacks. We get angry, even though it would be more logical for us to be open to feedback from others. This leads to our making inferior decisions, learning less, and falling short of our potentials.
You have a great potential. We all have. We need to be rational to explore them and to solve the problems we have, okay? What is one challenge you are facing right now? Three, two, one. Hello, my friend. Today you are learning how to get one question and answer this question presenting strategies to solve the problem. Okay? We're talking about how to balance our finances, how to get out of debt. If, thank God, you don't owe anything, that's great. You are learning how to present the solution for people who need it. Okay? Here we go. How to get out of debt. How to balance my finances. I'm gonna talk about the SWOT analysis. SWOT analysis. This is one strategy to solve any problem. You can solve problems related to the environment, to the economy, to health, problems related to education, problems at home, problems at work. You just draw a SWOT analysis. You are going to write about the strengths you have, the weaknesses you have, the opportunities you have, and the threats you have. Right now, we are talking about how to get out of debt, how to balance my finances. So, what are my strengths? Well, let's think about it. Well, I work hard. I am improving my skills, because when you speak English, when you improve your skills, you have new opportunities for better salaries, for better jobs. I work hard. I am improving my skills. I am persistent. I have faith that after this storm that I'm facing, I will have the sunshine. I am honest. I accept and live my reality. These are my strengths. Now, what are my weaknesses? My weaknesses? Well, I don't control my money. I don't like to say no to people I love. This is an issue. This is a problem. Who likes to say no to the loved ones? I hate to say no. No, not hate. I sometimes don't like to say no to people I love. Mainly when they deserve what they're asking for. But sometimes we don't have the masari in Arabic, l'argent in French, plata in Spanish, money in English, dinheiro in Portuguese. Sometimes we don't have it. They deserve, our kids deserve what they're asking. But we can't afford right now. So we need to learn how to say no. We have a video talking about it. Enjoy and learn with it. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my friend! 3 formas de você dizer não a qualquer pessoa do mundo. O objetivo dessa aula é aumentar a sua produtividade. Eu sou um cara que sou a favor da gente dizer sim para outras pessoas, ser proativo, auxiliar outras pessoas. Porém, dizer sim a tudo faz com que você se atrase, faz com que você seja improdutivo, faz com que você esteja procrastinando, adiando as coisas que você precisa fazer. Então vamos lá. 3 formas de você dizer não para qualquer pessoa do mundo. Primeiro, peça um tempo para responder. Você não precisa aceitar tudo imediatamente. Peça um tempo para responder. Segundo, sugira outras soluções para essa pessoa. Será que é você que tem que fazer o que a pessoa está te pedindo? Será que a única solução é você parar o que você está fazendo para atender essa pessoa? E o terceiro ponto é o mais importante de todos. Pare de buscar a aprovação de todas as pessoas. Para de ter medo do que os outros vão pensar de você. Aprenda a dizer não. Duas grandes referências no mundo sobre essa atitude de aprender a dizer não são Stephen Covey, um autor americano que escreveu os 7 hábitos das pessoas altamente eficazes. Nós temos o estudo desse livro no Você Aprende Agora. E uma outra pessoa é a Oprah Winfrey, uma guerreira, uma campeã que diz muito a respeito de nós aprendermos a dizer não. Comenta aqui uma situação em que você queria dizer não e acabou dizendo sim e como você se sentiu depois.
Yep, we need to learn how to say no. Sometimes this is a weakness. I can't say no to people I love. This is the story of people who are in debt. Okay, opportunities now. What are the opportunities? Well, I'm talking to new clients. I'm starting a new project. And what are the threats? Well, the threats. My company is not growing. My boss is bipolar. I'm exaggerating, but sometimes it happens. So we're writing about our strengths, our weaknesses, our opportunities, and our threats. And remember, we are writing. We are writing. I want to share something else with you.
Keep watching. You're going to enjoy it. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. We're talking about how to present something to an audience. How you get a question, research about the question, and present the answers, the results of your research. And during this class, we have talked, let's walk. We have talked about finances, about how to get out of debt. And I've told you about the importance of being honest with ourselves. First, with ourselves. Tell the truth to ourselves. Well, where am I spending my money? What must I do to control my impulse? What should I do to save? To stop the spending, to save more money. And one nice approach is thinking on the long term. If you check that bird, the bird that is inside that house is called João de Barro. That bird thinks on the long term when he is building his home. He starts building grain by grain of mud, and then he ends building his home. There is a nice video I'll share with you. Come here, check my screen. This is the video.
Surround yourself with relentless humans, people who plan in decades but live in moments, train like savages but create like artists, obsess in work, relax in life, people who know this is finite and choose to play infinite games. Find people going up mountains, climb together.
Surround yourself with people who have long-term dreams. Look at that beauty! They know you. When we start recording, they come and say hello. This is amazing. So I was telling you about the importance of thinking on the long term. Surround yourself with positive people. Surround yourself with people who think on long term. This way we control our impulses. This way we balance our lives. And we can start with simple habits. You can go to bed early. You can drink more water. You can exercise. You can thank for the things you have. All these things are free. And trust me, when you do it, you improve your life. What can you do today to improve your life? Comment here. I want to read your comment. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my friend. Yes, we're finishing one more class. Congratulations. Let's listen the sound of victory to you. Yes, exactly. I'm so happy to see your progress. Very good. And today we touched a delicate point. We talked about money. Sometimes people are very happy, very pleased, very comfortable until you touch their pocket. When you touch their pocket, they get scared. They want to run away. And today we saw some strategies to improve our finances. How to get out of debt. How to balance our finances. And I will share another bonus with you. I'll give you another video. We'll go back to the farm
for some more minutes, okay? Watch this video here. Hello, my friend! What can I do to What can I do to be prosperous? What can I do to have money? Last classes we talked about things we can do to have more energy, to be calm. Today, you want to know about money. Felipe, okay, all right. I've gotten the ideas about breathing, about nature, but show me the money. All right, let's talk about it. And maybe you think I'm crazy with the things I'm gonna tell you. The second essential law, spiritual law of success is the law of donation. This law is based on the fact that everything in the universe operates by dynamic change. Every relationship involves giving and receiving, because these are the aspects of the energetic flow of the universe. If we interrupt the flow, we'll interfere in the nature's intelligence. Like a river, the money flow needs to be kept to avoid accumulating and stagnating. The circulation keeps it alive and vital. If you want to receive, you first need to give. If you want to receive more love, what can you do? You can give more love. If you want to receive more positive words, what can you say? But there is only one detail about this change of giving and receiving. It must be genuine. When you give something, give it with all your heart, without intentions. Give it because you have it. Because when you do it from the bottom of your heart, it multiplies. And then you can tell me, but Felipe, I have no money right now. I'm here to learn how to have money. And I ask you, is money the most valuable thing you have? I know, and you also know, that you have more powerful things. The most important things and most valuable things you have are your love, your attention, your energy, your time. Give your time to people. You will have your time multiplied. Give your love to people. You will have your love multiplied. Give your energy to people without the intention to get it back. It will be multiplied. And when you have these things multiplied, prosperity comes to your life. Money comes to your life. Go ahead, give it a try. And then come back here to tell me what happened to your life. All right, give it a try and come back here to tell me what happened to your life, my friend. That's okay. What else I would like to tell you? Simple strategy and very useful. Grab a paper. This marker is empty. This one is good. You are going to grab a paper and you are going to write revenue. You separate and write expense. Revenue and expense.
You are going to tell yourself, not me, not your family members, your relatives, your wife or your husband or your kids, yourself. The first person we need to tell the truth is ourselves. So, you're going to write revenue and expense. And you write here, oh, my revenue is, from my work, is 100. And be specific, 100 from my salary. Expenses, here the list is always longer because we often have one revenue stream and a lot of expenses. So you are going to be specific here with the expenses. Expenses, grocery, shopping, my light bill, my water bill, my home taxes. In Brazil we pay IPTU, right? My, what else? School, food. And also you are going to write the things you spend having fun, because maybe the things you have fun are more expensive than the things you need. Maybe. This is just a possibility, okay? Before we finish, let me just play to you this audio. One moment, please. There is this beautiful audio I would like to share with you. Waking up to change. One moment, please. Waking up to change. One moment, please. Here. Well, one moment, please. All right, here. Listen to this, my friend. I offer this audio to you.
Now, I live by a simple rule. Storms don't last forever. They can't, and they won't. It's not how the weather works, and it's not how life works.
Storms don't last forever. Thank you very much. I'm Felipe Dib. See you next class.